And after some time, God calls on Abraham, saying, "Take thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I tell thee of." And Abraham rose early the next morning and saddled his ass, taking 2 young men with him and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and went unto the place of which God had told him. There is a story of a man who paints the head of the prophet Muhammad onto a dog's body. And in the Muslim culture, dogs are considered as unclean and can even hinder the reception of gifts from God. So because of this, terrorist group Al-Qaeda placed death threats on the painter's head. And later on, a Swedish Muslim woman, then states, "I can do this in the name of Allah and I will not fail. I can slaughter him in the name of Allah if given the opportunity." And what I found interesting about both of these stories and a few others is that there are people who love their God so much and have so much devotion that they're willing to do anything to preserve, defend, or prove it. And I began to ask myself, how much do I love my God? The one who I believe is responsible for all creation, who's worthy of judging all, whose fingertips constantly poke stars, and whose voice can make thunder with just a whisper. I wonder if the strength of my spirit rivals that of Abraham. Enough to substitute a beast for a piece of my own flesh. Would I accept that my life deserves more time in this world than the nation next door? If that is the claim of my Lord, can I prove my loyalty? Display it in chest-bearing C4s, ready to shout my love into a mass of bodies, or just let a man carve it into my skin? I mean, how much do I really love my God? Does my blood run with an eagerness to execute any command or defend the justice in divine activity? Can my heart withstand forsaking my family, or watching their shame stomp deeper with each step away from me? Because sometimes when you're convicted to go, your loved ones can't or just don't want to follow. How long can I hold on to an unnourished love lacking of conviction? I've thought of how many times I speak my God's name. Let holiness find refuge on my tongue and proudly sound out this world's change. I believe there is power loaded in the barrels of my vocal cords daily. But would I aim it into a crowd that has bricks for eardrums and hold it steady against responding anger just to profess the greatness of my God? Have I hollowed out my prayers, caused them to float, then fall like let-go balloons? See, because I don't think there is any celebration in weak resolve, and there is no love deserving of any applause if its only dwelling is in your throat and tongue. I want to know if I can stand, move, and speak for the majesty of my God, ready for the arrival of life's pain. Let this world wrinkle my dignity, cripple my knees, and tattoo my actions as insane because I want my high king to be pleased. Maybe, just maybe. If presented with the right amount of scars, my reward is guaranteed. I should just count up how many times I let my love make a red dot target of my body, how many devils I've silenced for opposing the awesomeness of my God, the number of places I've gone to baptize with the conviction in my voice, and the number of people I stepped aside who kept me from saying that I undeniably, wholeheartedly love my God. Yeah. I want to know that I deserve to say those words.